Hey guys, this is Abby. Welcome back to my channel today. Today we are going to be going through another subreddit today, which is my favorite one. Am I the a-hole? So now, the one that I got today is actually, honestly, when I read out the title to you, you'll understand the reason why it stood out to me. Okay, so here we go. So this is from the subreddit again, like I said, am I the hey-o, right? So this is what OP wrote. Am I the hey-o for leaving my boyfriend for his penis size insecurities? It sounds juicy. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so it says, I, 26 female, was with my boyfriend, 32 male, for 7 months. He was the first and only person I've slept with due to a bunch of issues in my past. I just never trusted anyone enough till I met him. Oh, bless you. The issue. About 2 months ago, we were talking casually, and he got curious about how I used to satisfy myself before I met him. I told him I had mostly used toys, and because he kept asking for details, I looked up my vibrator slash dildo on the website I bought them from and showed him. Okay, I mean, so far so good, right? I didn't think anything of it, but it got kind of quiet after that and looked at the product page on my phone for a long time before handing it back to me. Okay. Then he made a comment about the dildo size and how big it was. Oh, I still wasn't thinking anything of it and just shrugged it off like it's not that big because it was really nothing crazy. Long story short, it turns out the dildo I used to use when I was a virgin was 0.8 inches longer and 0.5 inches thicker than him. Okay, first of all, I just want to know how they did the math. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to know how they did the math, how they calculated it to get to that specific measurement for not just the length, but also for the width. Like, bruh.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get.
Okay. Apparently, he checked. And as a result, he convinced himself there is no way I feel satisfied with his penis. Oh, homeboy was so insecure. He actually checked. Okay, so OP said he actually checked, guys. He checked. The insecurity is real. Now, I'm not making fun of anyone's insecurity, but dang, he went and checked. So, which means I'm just trying to picture in my head, he went and got a tape or whatever, like a tape rule or whatever, to start making measurements. Wow. Okay. I felt bad because it seemed to have affected his confidence, but I was also annoyed because I had never done anything to imply I was disappointed with his size. Now, let's keep in mind, OP has only ever been with him, so she actually doesn't know any difference. In her mind, oh, this is a good size penis. Anyways, the way he acted in bed seemed to, oh, wait, I'm sorry. The way he acted in bed changed, and it felt like he was trying to overcompensate by being rougher or more dominant. I spoke to him about it, but it felt like things would never go back to the way they were before. Oh my God. After several more weeks of this, I basically gave him an ultimatum and I told him if he couldn't get past this and believed that I didn't think it was inadequate in the penis department, then we should just end things. He said that I was basically threatening to leave him for having an insecurity, and that kept me with him for a while. But then I eventually thought that actually that's not true. If he was insecure but open with me and acknowledge that it wasn't my fault, then I could probably work through it. But it's the way he acts is so passive aggressive with me that killed what we had, in my opinion. So a few days ago, I left him and he said a lot of stuff that I am still thinking about and now has me questioning whether I was actually in the wrong here. Am I the a-hole? Okay, all right. This one, I wouldn't say it's tricky because OP actually never complained about his penis at all. It seemed like they were doing fine before he went and checked before he asked. Not only did he ask for what she was using to please herself, but then he went and measured the difference between his penis and the dildo or whatever, the toy. I don't know if we can say dildo on YouTube, but it seemed like this like he really basically screwed his own relationship with his own insecurities. And considering that she keeps telling him that she's okay with it, she was pleased with it, she's never actually complained about it until this guy went and did the research on the size difference, which to me still sounds absolutely ridiculous, because how insecure can you get that you have to go measure? Like, okay, now I am not a guy, so I cannot talk from a point of view of a guy.
Duh.
But I will speak from a point of view of a woman here. If I have never complained about our activity in bed and I seem to be happy about it, why would you then be triggered about what the person was using before she met you? She seems to be happy with how things were. Like, she's never giving you any indication that you were not pleasing her sexually in bed. But then you got it into your head that she's not happy with it because the toy she used before you guys got together makes the size of your penis inadequate. I don't even know if we can say penis on YouTube, but I'm gonna go with it because it sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then on top of everything, he starts becoming rougher and more dominant in bed. I'm sorry. What was that gonna accomplish? Like, okay. Anyways, my opinion, you are not the asshole here, OP. I don't know if you can say that either, but I'm going with it. You're not the a-hole here, OP. You are not. And I'm thinking he must have been going on and on and on about it, that she got frustrated and just was like, I can't deal with this anymore, and just removed herself from that situation.
Bye.
Anyways, I don't think she's the a-hole here. So my judgment, not the asshole. But let's see what Reddit has to say about this. Okay. Someone said, I'm sorry. It's what this person said. This person said, was he also insecure about the fact that his penis doesn't vibrate as well? I mean, if you're going to compare yourself to a toy, that is a legitimate question. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, see, this one, Throwing Abundance said, it is not the size of the one, it's the magic in it. Okay. Okay, now this is another person right here. This one said, no, you are absolutely not the a-hole. It could work on his insecurity, which has nothing to do with you, instead of making you stay with him for having an insecurity. I mean, I get it's really sad because it's on him, but you made the healthiest choice for yourself and in the long term, him. Yeah, because obviously it seems like he has some issues that he needs to deal with. Maybe this is something that he's been dealing with before, but he was like, okay, she's never been with anybody, so I don't have to worry about that with her. But then he found out, oh, she used to have a vibrator or a dildo, whatever, and it's bigger, because like there must have already been insecurity already there for him to not only ask about what she used before, but also then measured to compare the size of his, thing with the toy. He needs therapy.
Therapy? Let's wait for the therapy.
Honestly, like, not even in a mean way. He does. Like, It's gonna ruin every relationship he has going forward if he does that. Because like, anyways, okay, another person here said, not the a-hole. He asked for what you used, you showed him. He's the one who looked up size and knew the exact comparison to his and decided that you couldn't have a range of things you liked and XYZ. My wife has some toys we use together that are bigger than mine, some that are smaller, some that do other things. Listen to him. Don't ask questions if you can't handle the answer. Boom, there we go. My wife bought something recently, and when it arrived, she looked at it and said, okay, I didn't intend on it being that big. Oops, and we still use it. I can't imagine you or most women looks at measurements online and knows exactly what to expect will come in the mail. There you go. He asked and you gave him the answer. And then not only did you just give him the answer, homeboy went and did measurements and comparison. Like, come on. That is like super insecure right there. Like, I mean, we all have our insecurities, yes, but don't let your insecurities be at the detriment of your relationship. If you are getting assurance from your partner telling you, I'm okay with this, I'm satisfied with this, and they haven't given you any indication that they're not, throw that indication out of, just throw it away, throw it out of the back of your mind, throw it away, just whoop, take it off. Like, we've all got insecurities. I was insecure in my last relationship with certain things about me, but my partner was able to, assure me, you're okay. Like, yeah, you don't need that, I guess, assurance, I guess. No, you do. But it's always nice when your partner tells you this insecurity that you have, it's actually not a problem. It feels nice when they tell you that. And yeah, sometimes you might not believe it, but if you're hearing it, and it seemed like she told him constantly that there was not a problem, but he seemed to have it in the back of his head or whatever, that she's not satisfied with his size. And that looks like it's what really ended the relationship. Anyways, another person here said, who the F even notices 0.8 inches length or 0.5 inches girth? That's what cracked me up when I was reading this. I have met dudes who are insecure about their dicks, and usually there isn't much you can do. Because it's honestly all about the motion of the ocean and not the size of the bowl. But they will never believe it. There you go. There you go. It's really, I don't, I like that. Motion of the ocean. Hey, it is. It really is. That's just all it is. Anyways, OP, you are not the a-hole. You did not do anything wrong here. And it seems like you tried your best to reassure him, but he already has it in his head that you're not satisfied, regardless of whatever you told him. Anyways, guys, this is another crazy one that I just read today, and now you know why it caught my attention in the first place. Leave your comments down below if you have any opinions about this as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.